Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. Also welcome to my December 2021 TBR. It just feels like I was making my very ambitious January 2021 TBR just yesterday, but now we are at the end of the year and I feel like even though there are not as many books as there were as in previous months, I feel like this is still a sort of an ambitious TBR because I know December and January are going to be hectic months, but I've still put these on the list. But these are books that I really want to read, so I'm really excited to share with you all of these books, and some of these are from my 15 books I want to read before the end of 2021 list, which seems like another futile effort at making a video and making a list because not all of those books are going to get read. And then a couple of books are from the series I want to read in 2021 list, which I started but haven't finished. But yeah, I'm super excited to read all of these books. I don't know if I will be able to finish all of them. I'm hoping I will, because there are only 10 books on my December 2021 TBR. So I'm hoping that I will be able to get through all of them. So without any further ado, let's dive right into this video and let me share with you all the books that I want to read in December 2021. First up is our next Book Bound Club pick, which is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. This is for the Book Bound Club, which me, Shruti from Fandom Newbie, and Meera from Meera Nair run on YouTube. We read books every 1 or 2 months and have a discussion as live shows. The live show for this will be somewhere around mid-December. We will be announcing it soon, but it will be on my channel. Shruti and Meera have already read this book and they love it, and I'm the only one who hasn't. This is supposed to be a mystery sort of thriller kind of thing, and I don't know anything about it, and I think I'd prefer to keep it that way because this is a very short, like 200 change pages, and I don't want to spoil the fun by knowing the gist of it. This is something that I have really high expectations from. Maybe I shouldn't go into it with so many expectations, but does that stop me from having so many? Nah, it doesn't. For this particular book, that is, because it comes so highly recommended from Shruti and Meera. So that's the first one that I want to read in December. I will be reading it closer to the date of the live show because I can remember things. Of course, I'm going to take notes, but the fresher the better, right? The next 3 books are part of a trilogy that I started reading, and I even started vlogging. I still have that footage, but I didn't get any forward into the first book itself. Like, I read 80 pages and I was not able to go forward with that, but I really love the writing style, so I'm hoping that December will be the month in which I finish reading this trilogy. The trilogy is, I think you might have guessed it by now, because and it is the Poppy War trilogy by R.F. Kuang. I'm trying really hard not to look at the viewfinder and cringe at the size of the books, but yeah, still salty. This series is a Chinese history inspired series, and until where I read it, Rin is a poor orphan who has been taken in by a foster family, but they also don't treat her right. So she appears for the toughest exam in the whole kingdom, and she sort of aces it, and when she reaches the military academy for which she has written this exam, she finds that there's going to be a lot more that she has to fight for and struggle with to end up getting the same advantages as the other students over there. I don't know how much of it is right, but this is what I remember of the series, and I really like the writing style, but it is heavy. It was heavy at the time when I started reading it, and I'm like, I cannot take this right now, so I put it on the back burner. But I'm hoping that December will be the month in which I finish reading this, because I was really excited to read this series, and I think I need to be really prepared to be devastated by the Dragon Republic and the Burning God. Next up is a book that you've probably seen so many times in my videos by now that you are probably fed up of looking at it and you'll be like, Son, just read it already. We are tired of you just talking about how you really want to read it, how you're really desperate to read it, and you haven't yet read it. So why don't you just go and read it actually? I feel the same way, and I'm going to do that in December. And the book is The Authenticity Project by Claire Pooley. I'm not going to say anything else about this book except that it comes highly recommended. It's a really interesting concept of leaving journals in places where people can find it and add their own stories to it. I think that's what it is about. I feel like every time I speak about this book, I come up with a new story that I think this is about. So I think it's time that I actually went and read this book. I added this to my November TBR actually, but it got lost in the whole melee, the whole fracas of so many other books and audiobooks also. So December is a time when I will dedicate this. This will probably be my first book of December 2021, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I will be able to actually finish reading this one. I'm super excited. I mean, I've said this 10,000 million times already, but I'm super excited to read this one. Knock me over the head if I don't. Next up are two books that I will be buddy reading with a dear friend of mine. All of you know Nandini from Read Dream Repeat on Instagram, and I will be reading these with her. I'm super excited to start reading them, and I hope that we get to, because we have made plans like this in the past, but neither of us have been able to stick to them. You remember War and Peace? Anyway, the first book is Exit West by Mohsin Hamid. This is a book that I got in 2018, I think. And at the time I thought, oh, this sounds so interesting. I'm going to go and read it immediately. But 3 years have passed and nah, that's not happened. But yeah, this I'm going to read out the blurb for you, because now I don't remember a thing about this. In a city swollen by refugees, but still mostly at peace, or at least not yet openly at war, two young people notice one another. They share a cup of coffee, a smile, an evening meal. They try not to hear the sound of bombs getting closer every night, the radio announcing new laws, the public executions. Meanwhile, rumors are spreading of strange black doors in secret places across the city, doors that lead to London or San Francisco, Greece or Dubai. Someday soon the time will come for this young couple to seek out one such door, joining the multitudes fleeing a collapsing city, hoping against hope, looking for their place in the world. From the Van Booker, shortlisted author of The Reluctant Fundamentalists, comes a journey crossing borders and continents into a possible future. Exit West is a love story from the eye of the storm. It is a song of hope and compassion. It reaches towards something essential in humankind, something still alive, still breathing, an open hand and a thudding heart under all the rubble and dust. And that's why I bought this book in the first place. But it had been sitting somewhere down here, and I was like, nah, it's your time now, come on. The second book that I will be buddy reading with Nandini is Emma by Jane Austen. We thought we'll combine that with something classic, and what better a classic than a Jane Austen novel to do this, to discuss about previous generations and the time gone past and society of those times. And I really wanted to crack into this Penguin cloth-bound edition. Okay, I don't know much about this book, except that this is about Emma. So we are going to roll with that, and I'm hoping that Nandini and I will be able to get into this. I will be reading this along with an audiobook, because classics, audiobooks go well together. They complement each other because they help me understand better. Does that make sense? I think it does. But then again, Jane Austen isn't really that complicated. She doesn't write that in that complicated style that we are so intimidated by when it comes to classics. But yes, this is a book that I'm hoping to read in December. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. Next up is a book that I added to my 21 books I want to read in 2021 list, as well as to the 15 books I want to read before the end of 2021 list, and that is Susan Abu Hawa's Against the Loveless World. Susan Abu Hawa is a Palestinian writer, and she writes about the issues that concern Palestine. This story follows a Palestinian woman who is imprisoned, and she is called names, be it terrorist or whore, and for whatever she is doing for the freedom of Palestine. And that's what I remember from the blurb of this book. And a lot of people think that they can write about the Palestinian conflict from anywhere in the world, even if they don't know the inside out about what's going on over there, and more often than not they get it wrong. And I feel like only a Palestinian can write about the Palestinian conflict and Palestinians in a way that will make the world understand what is exactly going on there. And my heart hurts even thinking about what's going on and about what is about to hit me around the head that's in this book. But I am fully prepared for it. I want to learn, I want to educate myself. So this is a book that I should have read earlier this year, but this year has been like a crap site. So I'm just going to hope that December is the month in which I start reading this one. And I finish reading this one, obviously. The last two books that I would like to read in December 2021 are the two books in the Spin the Dawn duology by Elizabeth Lim. I have been waiting to pick these books up because I've heard such amazing things about this fantasy series. This is the story of Maya, who is a seamstress and works with her father. But when the king summons her father, she goes in the disguise of a man, because there's that whole setting, patriarchal setting as well. And Maya needs to make sure that nobody finds out. Then there's a quest that's going on over there that requires the tailors who are participating in this whole thing to sew three beautiful dresses. And now Maya is also in the running, apart from the fact that there are 11 or 12 others already in this whole competition. But now she has to make sure that nobody discovers her disguise, except that there is one person who can see through her disguise apparently. And second is to win this competition. What will happen forms this entire duology apparently, and at least that's what I remember of it. And I am super excited to read this duology because one, it feels like it's going to be an easy read. Two, it's fantasy. Three, it's a duology. I don't have to read like 3, 4, 5 books. I already have a trilogy on my hands, and I think that this is going to be at least a fun read, if not the best. And I can live with that. And yeah, so this closes out my December 2021 TBR. As of now, I'm going to put it down. My hands are aching. Ow. Okay. So those were all the books that I want to read in December 2021. Which of these have you read? Which ones do you want to read? Which ones are on your December 2021 TBR? What books are you super excited to read this December? And have you already started making plans for 2022? I have. I'm already making lists, and there's a little difference in how I've been making my lists in 2020 and 2021. So I'm super excited for you to see those end of the year videos, end of the year, beginning of the year videos. So what books are on your 2022 TBR, and which of the most anticipated releases of 2022 are you looking forward to? Oh my god, my fumbling. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.